Right, let's talk about what you need to get started doing epoxy-free tumblers. So the really cool thing about it is you really only need one product. This is Crystalac Grande Finale. This is the tumbler top coat that you need in replacement of epoxy. So if you're on a budget and you only can afford a certain amount of things, or you just want to test the waters, just buy Crystalac Grande Finale. I can teach you ways of just using this with a few other techniques in order to leverage this water-based product. Okay, if you want to go a little bit further, I highly recommend moving on to Crystalac Glitter Glue. This is going to work 100 times better than Mod Podge, and it's not going to react. It has a 2-hour dry time, so it works perfectly and allows you to get through tumblers a lot faster. There's a lot of misconceptions in regards to using Mod Podge with Crystalac products. You can use it, but you have to keep in mind that Mod Podge is very, very heavily water-based. So it takes a very long time to dry. So even though it's dry to the touch, it's not fully dry. And so when you take your Grande Finale and put it on top of that, you're re-wetting that surface and allowing the Mod Podge to kind of come back up because it's water-based. But as long as you allow your Mod Podge to dry a very long time, you should be good to go. Next up, if you don't want to use spray paint, with spray paint you need to off-gas 48 hours. That's because of the solvents and the aerosol and all of that needs to off-gas so that you're not trapping it in to your water-based coat. If you don't want to use spray paint, I highly recommend Crystalac's Flipping Awesome. These are amazing base coats. You can recoat in 4 hours and also apply Grande Finale within 4 hours. Crystalac also sells a sampler pack of their Flippin' Awesome, and it's just way worth it. And then finally, if you want a few little tools to help you along the way, I recommend Crystalac's Blush Brush, their 220 grit sandpaper, and the best of all, their 400 grit sandpaper, which is the best 400 grit sandpaper I've ever used. And finally, the best thing about using Crystalac products is that you do not need a turner. So if you're just trying this out for the first time, don't even invest in a turner. Just try it, hang dry, you will be successful just like that. I have all of the Crystalac products linked in my bio under the Crystalac website. And if you have questions, drop them below.